Look what we got here today. It's finally here. We just got the ARRMA KRATON 8S. This is a 1/5 scale. It's a big, massive truck, and they made this thing this time to be able to hold a lot of impact. So without any further ado, let's open it up and see what's going on. First glance outside, it's beautiful. I really love this kind of finish, like with the kind of titanium color and black. And then you have, of course, sliders on the top over here, and you have those quick releases for the body, and you pull it out, and of course on the back of the body right there you have the support, so when you flip it, it's not gonna break. Of course, as always, my first thing to say about this, fill it up here with duct tape, gorilla tape, insulation tape, anything just to make it thicker, because it's a little bit thin and the little bit nylon that they put inside don't really hold a lot. So please do that, so it's going to be better. And then when you look at the vehicle itself, it's pretty big, a lot of aluminum, a lot of red, beautiful aluminum all over the place. But we need to look what we get over there. To start, we have here those shocks, the very big shocks that they're making for those cars. They're almost like 1.25 inches thick, front and rear. So they're very, very cool. And then we have inside, whoop, do this real quick. There is right there a big sliding motor mount. And for this motor mount, what they did this time, they actually gave you another accessory bag over here. And this accessory bag have over here a different pattern for different motor to be able to be mounted on this vehicle. So please pay attention. You have to have a couple baggies in your truck box. Then when you look all around this vehicle and you try to see what go wheres, there is two big battery bay right here, and those huge battery bays will take two 4S. So overall you're going to run it on 8S. Or of course you can run it on 2 3S's, and we're going to be a little bit too slow, so it's going to be kind of pointless. Whenever you look at this vehicle, you see that everything is very massive, like the support bars over here, even the gear. This is all steel gears inside of the differentials over here. Nothing is moving. Usually I like to take those and actually shake them backward, forward, the center shaft, and they're not doing it really. Like everything is actually pretty solid. It's actually have right now here on the front, it's hard to see, I'm gonna run the camera in a second later. It says sway bar front and rear, that this will help going big jump, high speed turns without actually flipping the vehicle. So this is really cool that they did. And then there was this huge massive copperhead 2 wheels. Look how big those things are, and look like they actually glued pretty good, so hopefully that it's not gonna pop out when you guys going crazy fast. And again, I know a lot of people complain about like the ARRMA, that they have a problem with the previous version. You know, on the smaller scale, on the 1/8 scale, there was having a lot of problem with the differential. I really believe that they solved the problem, and if not, they wouldn't release another car that will have similar problems. So if you worry about that, I think this problem got solved. Now, when you look all around this vehicle, you say, okay, wow, it's a big frame. Why is it metal? Is it steel? This is actually 7075 aluminum, that it's actually pretty tough. And then it's have here on the back a big brace that help to reinforce the rear of the vehicle. It's super important. Let's lift it side up like this. And of course, when you look at it this way, you can actually see that they did like their logo, that like don't just bash, blast, and everything, all the nice graphics on the bottom, that's probably going to get destroyed immediately as soon as you do anything. But while it's still up in the air, you can see how thick all the A-arms in comparison to the regular version of this. All those, look at those huge steering knuckles here. They are just humongous. Everything is so big and strong that this thing gonna be able to get a good beating without getting destroyed easily. I see people jumping this thing in the air like crazy without this thing being damaged, and hopefully this is gonna be the answer, like for all those people that keep arguing that their vehicle from a different company that I really don't like is much better than anything. I think this will actually be the solution to quiet those guys down. Now, This vehicle is so big, it's taking so much real estate on my table that I literally have to move back in order to actually show it. The entire gear system right here, it's going from underneath, so when you're going to slide your motor and everything out, I really believe that in order to slide the motor in, you're going to have to remove this, actually the side panel over here. I don't see how a big motor actually going to slide in without doing so. And then of course you're going to need a big steering servo. You're going to need a 5th scale steering servo. You have the steering mount inside, but it did not provide any steering servo, of course. This is the extreme bash roller, and it's missing a lot of different things that you, the customer, need to provide in order to make it yours and make it perfect. Now, I do want to show, this is the mount that come in for your steering servo. They come in all those baggies that there is inside, so this is very important to pay attention what those things are. And of course, that they're giving you inside those dampeners for the shock, so you can actually change the way that the shock work. You know, like it's gonna give you like a faster or slower rebound. And then in another bag over there, of course, that they're giving you the instruction with keys and some tools that you're gonna need to use in order to finish your vehicle. And whoop, I just dropped it. It's what happened when you work in a messy shop. You get here some spare parts actually, and this is actually your servo saver. So this what's gonna, the big piece over here with the gearing, gonna be what's gonna go into your servo saver. So make sure that you're actually using it. It's have a very specific number of tools that are gonna go in the servo, so make sure you're getting the right one. Let's put those aside real quick. Overall, it's a very, very big, heavy vehicle, so you have to be very careful. It's if you fully load this vehicle, it's probably going to be about, like, let's say 28 to 32 pounds. So be careful on your back when you're actually carrying it, or if you hit someone with this, it's going to be a total nightmare. I really like again what they're doing here with the paint, that they're using like flat colors and then the shiny colors at the same time. Overall, this is a very cool looking car, but we need to go and try it. So I'm gonna build one. I have the power system ready for it. I'm just gonna put a servo, set it up to whatever I want, and then we can go and kind of rip it and see how it's gonna perform. I believe that this thing gonna be extreme monster. This is gonna be like a total thing that was worth waiting for. Now, I'm gonna do a couple of videos, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you are like in a different area and you have any question, just type it on the comment below. This is Eric, and this is available right now at MOTOSTYLES Hobby Shop in Granada Hills, 17540 Chatsworth Street in Granada Hills, California, and zip code 91344. So whenever you're ready, give us a call and you can come and pick one of those babies up. We have a couple of them at the shop, and we have also a couple other deals that you guys probably gonna want to get. Talk to you later. See you soon. This is Eric. Bye.